This episode is brought to you by SmartVestor. Connect with an investing pro near you at ramseysolutions.com/smartvestor.
All right, let's go to Mac, who's in Chicago, Illinois, Chi-Town. What's up, Mac?
Hey, how you guys doing? I'm a big fan of the show. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, you bet. What's up?
My question is around investing. I'm not sure what to do with my cash and my extra money at the end of the month. I am investing fully in my Roth 401k. I'm doing 15% there and kind of maxing it out.
Good.
But I have a lot of extra cash left over just sitting in my savings account, and I feel like I should be investing. I don't know how to start. I don't know what to buy. And there's definitely a little bit of fear behind it too, because I don't want to make the wrong choices, and I don't want to lose it. So I'm calling for some financial guidance.
Cool. I like this question.
Dude, you're awesome, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate the call.
Way
Thank
to go.
you.
So you're already maxing out a Roth 401k. Now, are you just maxing it out, or is it 15% of your income?
Well, it actually comes out to 14.5% of my income is maxing out the legal limit. So it's kind of yes to both.
Okay, good. And you're at the right stage of investing, right? There's no debt. You have 3 to 6 months saved.
That's correct. I've got about $25K emergency fund. I don't have any debt. It's so funny. I called the show about 4 years ago when I did have debt, and now I'm totally debt-free.
Awesome. I love it. So good. Okay, so you got $25,000 emergency fund. How much did you say? You said there's extra sitting in your checking that's just above and beyond you need to invest it. How much is that?
Yes, it's currently $110,000, and though it feels good, I know that probably shouldn't be sitting in cash, and so that was really the genesis for my call. And then on top of that, I'm able to save $2,500 a month, and I don't want to continue doing that. If that's correct, yeah.
So what's before I tell you about the investing, I want to get a snapshot of your life. Tell me about your living situation. Are you renting? Do you own a house? Yes,
I'm currently renting, and though I would like to follow the baby steps and buy a house, I'm not in a position to do so right now. I am financially in a position to do so, but the way my life currently is, I don't know where I want to live long term. I don't know where my next job is going to be within the company I'm in. I'm open to relocating to advance my career. So I really I'm not in a position to buy a house right now.
What's the time frame on all that? Is it in the next 2 to 3 years?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Well, I will say, so I'm going to pair your living situation with your investing question. I will say you've got the $110,000. I think that's a great start for a down payment. But like I know, wherever you end up in the United States, real estate wise, it's going to cost you a pretty penny of a down payment to even get into the world. I'm looking over here at our, on our Ramsey Trusted site where you can see the housing market trends. And I'm just seeing that the national median price for a home is $424,000, right? So even with something like that, if you want to get that to 25% of your take home, you're likely putting down around 60%, right? Like you're putting down a lot if you make $100,000 a year. So that's a lot of money. So part of me says what I would do if I were in your shoes is I would keep investing the 15%. But as far as this $2,500 in margin goes, and as far as the $110,000, I might keep it in a high yield savings account and just keep plugging away until I know that when the time comes and I'm going to buy a house that's likely $400,000, that I can easily plop down a big enough down payment that thing is not too big of a piece of my world. Does that make sense?
It does make sense, and that's what I'm currently doing. Like all the cash I have is in a high yield savings account. Mm-hmm. However, I think
is that the 110, or you have something above that? Okay,
that's the 110. About your previous question on timeline, I thought you meant like when do you think I would relocate, and that would be in 2 to 3 years. In terms of when I think I'm going to buy a house, I really don't know. That's something I just haven't decided yet.
Well, I still like the idea of when the time comes, you having like $250,000 or $200,000. I don't know, but it sounds like the type of work you do might cause you to be in an area that has higher real estate prices. Am I wrong?
That's correct.
Okay. So for that reason, that's why I'm saying I like that plan, because you're getting the best of both worlds. What's your income, by the way, right now?
About 170 to 180 grand a year.
Yeah, exactly. So you have a really great income. That would be my plan. Now, let's say you stack that up to 250,000. You're like, Jade, I really feel good with this. I'm going to keep that in a high yield. I'm still not ready to buy. Then yeah, I would look over and I'd probably, in your case, it'd be easy for you to max out a Roth IRA every year. You throw 7,000 in there and let that grow. Now, as far as what to invest in, because I think I heard you ask that question.
Correct. Yeah.
4 types of mutual funds. And by the way, hopefully your 401k is spread out like this too. But 4 different types of mutual funds is what I would suggest. We're looking for growth funds. We're looking for growth in income. We're looking for aggressive growth, and we're looking for international. You might hear that stated as, mega cap, large cap, small cap, and,
yes, of course.
Mixed markets or emerging markets. So that's kind of how we do it. It's just a way to make sure that you're very diverse. Everything's spread around. Some of them are higher risk profile than others, and it all balances each other out. And that's the way my money is invested, and that's the way John's money is invested. So that's how I do it.
But you also asked a question at the beginning, and your question was, I want to make sure I don't lose this money.
Yeah.
Part of investment is a risk.
Of course. Yeah.
So you could put all of that in there, and the Q4 NVIDIA number comes in lower. And since the stock market's been propped up by 10 stocks the last year, or maybe even longer, like it could be volatile, right? And so that might go down. And the day it goes down,
right.
I'm still going to make my same contribution because I'm playing a long game with it, right?
That's correct. And I'm definitely going to continue to do my 401k. That's something I don't think about. It's definitely a long-term thing, every check, But in terms of
I like to think
my current cash is where I'm concerned.
Yeah, I guess I want to double click on what Jade was saying. Part of investing, or let me ask you this: what are you going to do with a big pile of money?
I don't know. I guess that's why I was calling.
I'm just saying, like in 10 years or in 15 years, you're going to buy a place to live.
That's correct. Yeah.
Right. And so I just want to double click on what Jade said. I think it's so right. If you have $250,000 in a high yield savings account, number one, some bros somewhere are going to come after you. Who cares? Because here's what you'll have that they don't: $250,000 to do whatever you want, whenever you want.
Yeah.
And if you want to go put 25% down on $1 million house, you can just write a check. You know who else can do that in this country?
Yeah.
Not very many people. And if you want to put 50% down on a $500,000 house, great. Like, you'll be able to just chip away at it. I love the idea of you having cash for like real estate as part of your investment portfolio over time. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
What I don't want you to do, you're going to get itchy.
Go ahead.
Is to get into like speculative stuff and crypto and maybe if that's where I think you're going to get yourself in trouble.
Yeah, and that's definitely something I don't plan on participating in.
Okay.
I think it's like I even have an initial fear of investing in the stock market with funds, and I know I probably should be on top of my 401k.
Just remember, it's the same. It's the same that's in your 401k. So if you log in and check out your 401k and you feel good about it, you feel good about the growth, you feel good about what you've seen, that it's the same. It's the same stocks. And if you're still unsure, you can check out a SmartVestor Pro to help you learn a little bit more, and we'll make sure you get that information.